Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Off the Line Racing. It is time to finish Tier 2 with a blast. We had a fantastic race yesterday in Silverstone, and we are back with some more racing action. Of course, I mentioned it is a Silverstone finale. We get ourselves over to the home of Formula 1. 5.891 kilometres, 18 turns and 2 DRS zones. Oh, the overtaking opportunities are endless here in Silverstone. It is one of those tracks where you can really bring the fight to your fellow competitors. Nevertheless, it is me and the mighty Sam84 once again. How are we doing, Sam?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much, Corey Brooks. Very excited to be here. I'm very excited for this race.
Oh yes, I'm excited to get going with this Silverstone Grand Prix. I think we may have a little bit of a desync, but we are trackside and qualifying is about to begin, so I'll send us to the track. Just wait for that slight little delay thing that keeps happening. Yeah, we are in the session. We are in the session. However, oh, there we go. There we go. The sync has corrected itself, and we can now get going for 18 minutes of what is a dry qualifying. It was wet yesterday. It was very spicy. It was very interesting. Drivers were a lot closer than you expected to see them. Sausage Joe lost out on what could have been a fantastic pole position, but in the end converted it to a race victory, and the Alpines took a Constructors' title. But now, today, we have a fight between Alpines. However, one of the contending drivers for championship is not currently here at the moment. Unless we hear otherwise and get him in on the restart, he will not be qualifying in these 18 minutes. It is all for Banana and Red Devil to fight it out. A three-car fight for that championship, for that top spot. And first out on the field, it's Stretch.
Yeah, Williams is stretch here coming out. He's not been here. He wasn't here last weekend, but he's here for the final race, and that is what matters at the end of the day. Very quick driver, and I'm excited to see what he can do today. Just behind Stretch, got Red Devil as well. Not Red Devil, Julian Prinz. My bad. But yeah, very excited and looking forward to it.
Of course, we've said it before about Leon being the champion from Season 1 and Season 2 will be coming in, so you will see 14 on the grid at least. We was expecting 16, one driver having a couple of issues, and we have not seen Gacha. So at the moment, you may have 14 runners, and who's going to be the one to take the top spot? Calvin has had some form of disconnect or a game crash. We see him leaving the session, so hopefully he can get back in and get himself qualified. He's lucky he wasn't on the track, because it may have retired him.
Leon asking. So I'm just inviting Leon.
Oh, Dylan, there goes my quali runs. Why so, my friend? Park Ferme is off. If you put a wet setup on, you can change it. Park Ferme is off. Well, we are on board with the Williams driver Stretch as he comes up through RB now to start his first timed lap. There is your Season 1 and 2 champion, Gracie knows with the grid. Nah, I mean 4 runs, now I only have 3 softs. Oh, he didn't do his tyre allocation. Oh, that's unfortunate, that's unfortunate. Only 3 laps, only 3 sets of tyres for Dylan. You can see him there in that Aston Martin on his out lap at the minute, but we're still on board with Stretch, who will be the first driver to set a time unless he goes a little bit wide and catches that invalidation. We saw it in the treacherous conditions yesterday, but here today, nice and dry, nice and sunny, the track temps are there. As long as you can get your tyres fired up, roaring to go, which is very easy to do here in Silverstone, you are going to set a very competitive lap time. Stretch really maximising track limits there on Copse Corner. That was very, very close to an invalidation. You love to see stuff like that. Drivers really pushing the boundaries as he's coming through Beckett's. Oh, he's had a bit of a moment. Ran it a little bit wide, but out of the chapel curve he goes. Calvin, nice to see you back in the session. Leon driving that Mercedes. Hopefully could be contending for a victory here in the Tier 2 season finale.
Yeah, definitely. Leon is definitely a favourite today. Obviously, very quick driver, currently Tier 1 champion, but Stretch coming through club now. What can he set? It's going to be in the 126s, 126.8. Not a terrible time. But I do say so myself. Julian Prince crosses the line, 1:27.1, and Boss Moss goes fastest with a 1:26.2, and LR Glitch straight away beats that time, 1:26.1. Already seen some very competitive times on the board. Julian didn't have the greatest lap. I was on board for most of it. Couple mistakes coming through the second sector. Went a little deep at Brooklands, but it's all right. It's your first lap. As long as you got it on the board, that is what counts.
Oh, absolutely. The banker time is crucial. You have a time up there. So if some drivers struggle in this qualifying session, they don't get the time. You still have that one up on those drivers and will qualify higher than them. But for the banker laps as they goes, into the 2060 straight away, no mucking about. You only see one driver there, 27.1 for Julian Prince. Everybody's giving it full send here tonight. This is what we love to see. This is the action we have been waiting for. I think Belkowski is the next driver to finish a lap. It is indeed, and he gets himself up there in the 26s for P4.
Yeah, very good lap there from Belkowski. Just on board with Bobby at the moment, coming through Sector 1 onto Wellington Straight. Let's see what he can do here. Obviously, he looks to have had a pretty decent Sector 1. Let's see where he can go. Nice and tight. Just nabs the apex there through Brooklands. Now coming through Luffield. Nice line, nice and tight to the curb again. Little slide, little eager on the power, but it's all right. As long as he keeps this one within track limits, I think he could be setting a good time here. Flat through cops, only a downshift if you do hit that 8th gear, and then down towards my favourite set of corners, Maggots and Beckett's. Touching all the curbs, flat all the way through. Tiny lift here, got to touch that inside curb, don't take too much, and also don't run too wide. Heading onto the hanger straight now. This is looking like a very decent lap from Bobby here, setting himself up nicely on his first run.
Oh, he's looking very racy indeed, very racy, confident almost with the way he's sending it through these turns. Like you mentioned, your favourite set of corners, Maggots, Beckies and Chapel, but he comes through Vale now, gets himself set up for club. It's all down the Hamilton straight. Can he power himself up there? He just lines up, P3 falling, just under a 10 behind, and there goes the devil to jump ahead on Glitch 10. That V-carb at the top, and with the way it's looking, unless Banana gets himself a good lap time in there, it could be Red Devil's time to jump the order. So the standings, you will see them as we go into our mandatory lobby reset. And you will see how close the three drivers are from Championship Glory. Banana and Red Devil currently on the grid. It's for those two to fight it out and potentially be the champion here, unless Gatcha will make an appearance. Gatcha, being the current standing current driver standings leader, will need to compete in this race if he expects to keep that, especially with the likes of Banana, especially with Red Devil. Both drivers taking race victories this season. Both drivers have got themselves well within reach of that championship glory. And for season 2, in the first running of our second tier, we only had one tier in season 1. Season 2, the likes of tier 2 came about, and we could be seeing a new champion that will be defending next season.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, with Gatcha not being here, it is all to play for. Red Devil showing he is here to play. He's not, he's not here to mess about. He wants a win. He knows he needs to secure at minimum P2 to win this championship. 17 points behind in total to Gatcha. And as it's looking now, he's going to gain them points. And if Banana can't do anything about it, then we could see a Red Devil victory here, as Banana just had to lift off a little extra coming through Maggots and Beckett's. I think he's lost quite a bit of time there. We're going to see what he's going to say. I think he's going to stay out for this lap. It has been decent other than that. Just now coming through Stowe, down towards Vale. And dives into the pits last second.
Oh, he's not happy with that. Not happy with that run. Still has plenty of time. He's got 10 minutes to get himself going again, but he doesn't have a time on the board. And we were mentioning earlier, that banker lap is crucial. You need to know you've got something there, something to just ease your mind a little bit. You know you're not going to be the bottom in qualifying. And that lap didn't come for Banana, but he does have the time to do it again. Got on board with EPL Stretch, although I think it's Manor who will be the one ahead of him to set his next set of times. Julian Prince. It's not. It's Julian.
Julian going very deep there through Brooklands and onto the entrance of the Luffield. I don't think he's going to be very happy with that lap. That was a big mistake. Just too harsh on the brakes, tried to rotate the car and got absolutely nothing out of it and just carried on straight. We'll see where this puts him if he does set the lap.
Oh, he can hope he needs that. He needs a higher time than that. He's the only driver sat in the 27 so far. He needs to make some form of improvement as he comes around Beckett's and out of the Chapel curve. Where will he place himself? He did lose dramatic time there. You can see he's barely a tenth up on the Delta. It's not enough to break that 26 time. He needs to have one hell of a store corner, one hell of a Vale and club corner to try and improve that time. He's still going to go for it. No boxing as of yet. He's still full push through Vale now. Where can he place that V-carb? Is he in contention or is he just falling short? He's up into P6. He put an 8/10th improvement in the final sector. Oh, that first time lap, he must have backed out of that.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I mean, that was a very competitive lap. Mano did just cross the line, but I believe it was invalidated. As Stretch goes to pole position, just barely scraping it there by a few thousandths, it looks like. This is going to be a very close race here. I mean, what, the top 7, top 8 even, within 3/10 currently. It is looking like a very competitive grid we've got here tonight. Leon on an out lap. Where can he put his car? Because we know he's a quick driver. We know he's going to be competitive here today. But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, even if he does snatch pole, he isn't that far ahead. I mean, Red Devil, you know, no surprise, up at the top again. LR Glitch 10 is a bit of a surprise. Obviously, yesterday didn't have the greatest of races. Made far too many mistakes. But, you know, he's set a competitive time. And, you know, Ice Cream, a 126 flat almost. Wow. We're definitely going to see a very, very tight grid up at the front today.
Yeah, we really are. And I've just got to call it out. Glitch 10, Lou Deck, both with identical times. 126, 146. You very rarely see it, but that just shows how on the limit these drivers are. Trying to find every 10th, every 100th, every 1,000th of a second will make all the difference. If Ludek could get one more 1,000th of a second out of that lap, he would have put himself just ahead of Glitch 10. But he is currently back on the track looking to improve on that time. The McLaren looking to see where he can place himself. Glitch 10, he's still sat there in the pits. He's waiting patiently. Banana starting another timed lap, followed by, I think that's Leon, to start his timed lap. He's just under a 10th up goes Ludek. So this, as it stands in Sector 1, could be a new pole contention time. Will he be the driver to break into the 25s? He's currently looking to jump Ice Cream as he comes through Woodcock, powering down towards Cop's Corner. Sector 2, Sector 3 is absolutely crucial here. He cannot afford any kind of mistake, any snap, any slide, as he gets himself firing into Maggots and Beckett's. These set of corners can cost you everything. Here in the Beckett's curve, if you just clip them red sausage curves a little bit, you cost yourself dramatic time. And as it stands, Ludek will break that 125 time. He's just under 2/10 up on the Delta coming out of Sector 2. He gets himself round Store Corner, flat to the floor, all the way down towards Vale. Can this McLaren get himself up there in contention? Do not count out Red Devil as he just crosses the line to break into the 25s. Here comes Ludek and jumps ahead by half a 10th. Oh, racy and pacey is not the words to use in this qualifying.
No, it is not indeed. I mean, plenty of drivers now getting ready, getting extremely close to them 125s. That is where you're going to want to be for this qualifying session. You know, maybe a 125.7, 125.6 we might even see. You know, already very competitive times, miles out what I could set, I must admit. But yeah, I'm just going to go on board with Banana now as he starts his flying lap, coming through Sector 1 now, down in towards a village. Takes a nice line, just snaps the apex there, through loop and down on towards the Wellington straight. Looking good so far from Banana. He needs to set this lap. He doesn't have a banker currently. He is going to be dying to set this lap because he's only going to get one more after this.
Oh,
just comes through Brooklands. Yeah, brilliant apex there through Brooklands. Nice and tight to the curb on the entrance and exit of Luffield and through Woodcock onto Cops.
This is where things are going to get spicy. Banana's still desperate to get that time on the board, cannot afford any sort of invalidation here. He will have the time to get one more lap in, but he will have to abort he will have to abort this one. He needs to get into the pits and swap those tyres if he has any form of mistake in this lap. He looked a little bit wide there on the Beckett's corner and out of Chapel Curve. Did it cost him? Is this going to be the downfall of the Alpine, or is Red Devil going to be the one to excel above him? We still don't see Gatcher as of yet. He will not be qualifying, at least, and he does dive into the pits. He's not happy with that lap. He's going to literally go for that one time send, that one lap qualifying, because he struggled so far to get any sort of time on the board at a competitive pace. Leon invalidated his run. He sees himself back into the pits. It's Calvin and AMS. Never mind, I'm going to pull off Calvin. I don't know what he's doing there.
Oh well. AMS Bobby has invalidated his lap, so he will be coming into the pits as well. I think he's going to have enough time to go out. I think we will see Bobby will be last out on track, which is where you want to be, is the last driver on the track in qualifying. You know, track conditions are at the best. The grip is at the best. You know, all that rubber's been laid down by the previous drivers, and you're just going to get a far supreme track to, you know, even you know, the guys in the 125s now. If you go out last in the session, you're just going to have that big of an advantage, and that is why it's crucial to get your banker in, because, you know, Banana as a championship rival going for a one-shot quali is it's cinema, you could say, almost. I don't know if you would agree there, Corey.
It is, absolutely. But here we go. The drivers start to come out, mate. This is where it gets interesting. It is crucial. And currently, it is McLaren taking that pole position. But Red Devil needs to take it. He needs to one-up Banana. Glitched Hen was falling down the order a little bit there, but I still believe he could have the pace to pull something back. And Leon, your season 1 and 2 champion, needs to do something if he wants any hope of victory here in his Grand Prix and his home Grand Prix. Just like Glitch said, it's also his home GP. Everybody wants to win at home. I would love to win a Silverstone.
Yeah, same. I mean, that's the dream for any, you know, young British motorsports fan, is to win a race at Silverstone, whether it be in real life or in, you know, in some Wednesday, you know, Simcade League. You know, it doesn't matter. The feeling's all the same. It's such a beautiful track, and it's what a place to win a race.
Oh, absolutely. The home of Formula One from 1950, the first ever Formula One Grand Prix held at the mighty Silverstone circuit. And look at what it's created now. From that one little race at this one track has developed into a prestigious championship only for the best of the best. And that is why we are all here. We love it. We love to watch it. We love to be a part of it. And now here we are, finding ourselves in the sim leagues to push on and bring more racing action. Belkowski will be the one to lead us in these final runs as everybody else gets themselves around the track, trying to use every last second possible, because the track evolution only gets better with time. Belkowski now flying into Abbey, up towards Farm. Where's he going to place himself? He comes into turn 3, nice and bunny. It's a little bit wide there, just slightly, but maybe he's pushing to try and get every tenth that he can. He really doesn't want to brake too early and get on the throttle too late. Cost himself some form of wheel spin, too much aggression. But as he comes towards Brooklands, he is up by just over half a tenth through Sector 1. The improvement is to come. He may be able to see P4, P3, it's going to be crucial in Sector 2. He gets himself through Woodcote now, onto one of the straights before he gets himself to that infamous lovely Cops corner. I've seen some fantastic moves around Cops. Drivers really pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the mechanical grip of these cars. But for Belkowski, up towards Maggots and Beckett's, he's looking fairly good in his entry, touching that curb. Again, running really close to those sausage curbs. We need to be very, very careful. And out he goes. He's still just under a tenth up on the delta through Sector 2. Sector 3 is going to be crucial here in Stowe Corner. No longer aided with that DRS. You've used it all up for your lap. The timer is ticking down for drivers to get across the line. But for Belkowski, he needs it. He needs the 18 Pro. He's had a big snap. Oh no! Club, Vale, it's cost him. What could that have done to his lap? He only improves by just under a tenth. He kept that delta all the way through, but I think he may have had a little bit more time in the bag there through Store, and he just lost it all coming into Vale Corner. Stretch finishes and stays in P5, but the rest of the grid, here they come. This is Banana. This is the lap that matters. He's contending for championship as he powers down towards the line. Where will he place that? He goes Paul! The Alpine jumps to the top, but it's only provisional yet. We have still to see the Devil come round, and he's in the pits. The Devil is done. His qualifying's over. But Leon, where will Leon place? He's invalid. Leon has not got a time on the board. Ludek, where can you place yourself? You're the only other driver close enough to contend. Or maybe even Ice Cream or Bossmos. They have still to set their laps. Bossmos jumps his teammate. Ludek stays where he is, and that is qualifying done. Wow, that didn't end the way I expected it to. But Banana, from out of nowhere, slaps it on Paul. That one-shot quality time needed. And there he goes, looking good for the championship. Bobby jumped ahead of Red Devil there in the final closing turns. And that is it for that 18 minutes. Oh, that's interesting, Sam. Leon not getting the time on the board.
No, he didn't indeed. I'm pretty sure he's invalidated it either coming through Village or, Aintree, somewhere along there, because I saw him, going slow on the Wellington straight. He completely stopped his car almost at one point. So some big mistakes from Leon there. The only driver to not set a time here today, I believe, which is, he's really not living up to his name here, is he? He's definitely struggling. Maybe now that he's with the big boys, he's getting put in his place a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Ooh, big words, big words, big words. He had a disaster last week. He had that puncher we saw. Was it? It was last week, wasn't it?
No, week before, Bahrain.
Yeah, Bahrain. He had that puncher. But now we come back to the commentator's booth as we get our mandatory restart, where Sam will take us away with the standings. But first, before we get to the standings point, because I've noticed that we were going through the standings and people hadn't actually retired and got back to the lobby yet, we're going to go over the Season 3 stuff. So, we've been mentioning it for a few weeks, and there you see it on your screen. To get yourself signed up, get yourself in the Discord, and complete 3 time trial times to secure your place. Where will you be? Tier 1, Tier 2, or maybe even, depending on sign-ups, Tier 3 and 4. It's all up in the air at the minute. OTLR is looking good, it's looking strong, and we need to see where we will find ourselves for Season 3. But again, they submit your time trials February 2nd. Those sign-ups are open. They close on February 16th, and the first round, which, bearing in mind, is not on the European side. The first round is the 24th of Feb in Australia, with the American tier now to come. 9 PM EST. Oh wow, we've gone across the seas, we have expanded across the ponds. We are no longer just a European tier. We also now introduce for Season 3 the side of America. So, wow. Ever growing, ever changing. OTLR is just on the up and up and up. And we would love to see that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm super excited for next season. Just even as a commentator, I cannot wait. We are going to have plenty of action, plenty of races, and plenty of very fast drivers here for you guys to come and watch, to come and enjoy. It's going to be, it's going to be a blast. I'm trying to find a different word, but that's all I can think of. It is going to be brilliant, and I cannot wait. We're going to be hoping to get as many tiers out to you guys as possible, and once we can, we will. But unfortunately, the game is how it is at the moment.
It is indeed. Well, now the drivers are all retired. We shall see ourselves back to the lobby. Sam, take us away with those standings, boy.
I will certainly indeed. Over to the Drivers' Championship first, where Gatcha still a no-show. He has not joined the lobby yet. He's not done qualifying. He's only got an 8-point gap to Banana, who currently sits on pole. As it stands, Banana will be the champion if the race finishes in the order. Gatcha really throwing it away here, going into the final round, even if it's a 2-3 point lead, it's still an advantage because, all you've got to do is finish one place ahead of your rival and that's it. You've won the championship. But, unless Banana retires here today or, scores very low down in the points, which it's not looking like it, it's going to go Banana's way. Then you've got Red Devil just behind in third, 9 points behind Banana, 17 points behind Gacha. He can also win it today. If Banana retires and Red Devil gets P2 or higher, that is the championship. He has won the championship then. That's all he needs to do. I say all he needs to do, but yeah. Anyway, moving further down, we've got the reserve driver of the Fizz, 78 points. He's had a brilliant season for a reserve driver. Fourth overall in the standings is just brilliant. 2 wins to his name. Excellent performance from him. Just behind him in the Ferrari, Marius Anderson with 74 points. 4 points behind. Also will not be racing today, unfortunately. But yet again, he has had a brilliant season as well. A few controversial moments he's caught himself up in, but it is what it is. Other than that, he's won in Australia. He's had a brilliant season. He's been competitive. He's been there the whole time. He's just not quite had it some weeks. Then moving on below, Marius Anderson, we've got the McLaren of Blakowski and the McLaren of Ludek. Both are racing today, so they both could see themselves moving up the order ahead of Marius. Ludek's had a brilliant qualifying. Blakowski's had a good qualifying as well. He's in the points, and that is what matters at the end of the day. Moving on behind them, we've got the Williams of PW Jones, who will not be racing with us today, unfortunately. But, yeah, again, has had a very decent season, consistently scoring points when he has been here. Further on down from PW Jones, one of the newcomers in the tier is Ripson. He, again, will not be racing with us, unfortunately. There's quite a few absences. It is the last race of the season. Realistically, the only people that we expect to be here are championship contenders, but we do love a full grid. Ripson, obviously, he's only been here for, 3-4 races, and he's managed to get himself a win, and, he's managed to get himself podiums. He's had, a brilliant few races. Moving on then, behind Ripson is Julian Prins. Has been struggling a little recently, unfortunately. It's not what we want to see from, a very talented driver. He's towards the back of the field today, but I'm excited to see what he can do. I believe, he can push himself up, get himself up in them top places. Then again, behind Julian Prins in the 11th is the Red Bull of Arjuman, also not racing with us today, unfortunately. Again, few controversial moments, few moments where, he could have won, he could have got a podium, but it happens, it's racing. There are incidents. Down behind Arjuman is IRT Nick, also a newcomer in the tier. He hasn't raced all too much this season. However, he did get, a few podiums in the races he's done. Obviously, last week out, didn't quite get the podium, didn't have the right strategy call. But then Bahrain, he got himself a podium. Oh, he got himself a win, actually, in Bahrain, with his teammate in P2 behind him. Brilliant performances from him from when he has been here. And then we have Ice Cream. Ice Cream, 29 points in the Ferrari. He struggled a bit, he really has. But obviously had that incident last weekend. And from there, other than that, he's not really quite been there in terms of race pace. However, last week definitely showed a lot of promise and definitely showed that he has the stones to do it. Moving on behind Ice Cream, we've got Zeno, reserve driver, and Hako, a reserve driver as well. Both haven't raced with us for a while. It is what it is. They are reserve drivers. They're not expected to be here all the time. Moving on down to Silo now. He has been here for 2 races, I believe, or it might have only just been 1, but he did get P2. I mean, 18 points in 1 or 2 races is nothing to shy away from. Then we move down to AMS Bobby with his absolute stinker last week. Unfortunately, boxing again on the mediums, double pit stop for the mediums, and yeah, that from there just ruined his race. Then we have the bottle job himself, Leon. Last week out, did manage to get himself a podium. However, it wasn't looking like that until the leaders did, have their little incident at the front. And then obviously, week before that, he decided to get himself a puncher. Behind Leon, we've got Lazzo, and behind Lazzo, we have got Pero. And that is it for the Drivers' Championship. I'll now move on to the Constructors, but as you know, Constructors, it is wrapped up. It was wrapped up a couple of rounds ago. The Alpines have taken the Constructors' title. Now, the Alpines have just had an amazingly consistent season. You know, P1, P2 in the standings, P1 in the Constructors. Brilliant from then. You know, RB Honda just behind them. I say just 72-point gap behind them. Red Devil really clawing that Honda up into them top positions in P3 there. Just behind the RB is going to be Aston Martin, 18 points behind. Behind the Aston Martin, we will have a two-way battle for P4 here. The McLarens and the Ferraris, yet again, at each other's throats, wanting that win, wanting to do something about it. Just behind the Ferraris is the Mercedes. Bad couple of races has knocked them out of the running for P4. Behind Mercedes, we've got the Williams and the Kick Sauber. Oh, was that a disconnect from Bobby there?
We've just gone trackside. The drivers are ready to go. They're applying their setups. Just as we've gone over Constructors, Bobby has seemed to disconnect in the pits on the grid. We need to get him back in.
Let's see.
And back in.
I should be able to get him back in.
Alright, so we're on to P70 standings in the Constructors. It's Williams on 50 points. They could potentially get higher with two quick drivers here on the track tonight, followed by the Kick Saubers. The Red Bulls having a stinker season, but not as bad as Haas. But we normally see Haas at the bottom of the grid, apart from the past couple of seasons where they've managed to score some decent points in IRL. But here we go for OTLR, the Haas being at the bottom of the grid. Now we get ourselves over to the track because the Grand Prix is about to begin. Grand Prix, should I say. I'm struggling with my words today. I was struggling yesterday as well. Nevertheless, we're going trackside.
Yeah, excited to get this one underway. I believe it's going to be you taking it away for the lights here for the final round of the season. And to be honest, I couldn't pick a better commentator to do this with today. And yeah, I'm very excited. I cannot wait. This is going to be interesting. Banana and Red Devil, they're going to be at each other's throats for the whole race. It's gonna be amazing.
It certainly is. You know, Banana being that pole sitter, being there on the top spot. Red Devil only qualifying in P4 has got quite the fight to get past the two cars ahead of him. He needs a monumental start. He needs a fantastic start. He needs to get that car, that V-carb, absolutely fired up, roaring, ready to go, cooking and flying down, making the opposition look like children. He's got the championship on the line. It's all to play here for Red Devil. He's had an absolute fantastic season, brought the fight to the grid all season long. And now as we wait for these drivers to get themselves ready, get their setups applied, and before we get ourselves racing, we're just sat here patiently waiting. And it is dry.
Just before we go, I don't think we're going to have Bobby back as he won't get back in time to apply his setup. Unfortunately, he is in the lobby, but he is saying he can't even take his car, so he will not be racing, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate for him, as, you know, he had a good qualifying, you know.
Here we go, the lights are on. It is 3, 4, 5 lights for Tier 2 season finale in Silverstone. It is all systems go and flat to the floor. It's a good getaway from Banana. You see the car squabbling there, looking for open doors. There goes Dylan making a move. EPL Stretch having a terrible start, but so has Bobby. Red Devil through straight away. Bobby's ghosting because of that AI issue. Red Devil making easy pickings, and so is the rest of the grid. Absolutely clawing off against Bobby. But Ludek, look at that. Right on the rear of Banana, really pushing it, really making it side by side as we go down towards Brooklands. It's a move for the lead straight away, side by side. And through goes the McLaren. Beautiful placement, but don't count out the Alpine. Banana's looking for an open door in left field. It's just not coming yet. He needs to stay glued to the rear of that McLaren. Needs to keep the push going through Woodcott. Maybe get a move on the exit of Chapel Curve. You see Bossmos there desperately generating tyre temperatures, and we'll take a quick look at the tyres. We have 4 drivers off the start going onto that soft compound tyre, followed by Ice Cream and Dylan on the mediums. Alternate strategy. This could play a huge crucial factor later on in the Grand Prix. But here we go, 3 more soft runners: Belkowski, Julian Prince and Leon. Oh! Did someone just go straight? Someone's just gone straight. Wait, huh? I think Bobby's car's retiring. Never mind. Bobby's car's off the track. Was he in AI, or is he back? That was very confusing, but Belbey has found himself at the back of the grid. Off the start, we see drivers making moves. Ludek's up 1, Red Devil up 1, Boss Moss, Ice Cream Dylan up 2, Bukowski up 2, Julian Prince up 5, and Leon up 5 positions. What a start for those drivers. The rest of the grid are certainly struggling ever so slightly on the start, but everybody else making opportunistic moves. Dylan under heavy attack from Belkowski though, as we come in around the loop and up towards Aintree and onto the Wellington Straight. Who is going to be the driver to come out on top? Bobby retires in the pit lane after a disastrous start. But onto the Grand Prix. Julian Prince could be under heavy attack here. Look at Leon. Leon's got an open move in left field. He's going to take that open door. He took that inside line and the move is well and truly on and done. What a move for the Mercedes driver and your double champion in off-the-line racing.
Yeah, very good move indeed. We've had a very, very spicy start at the front here. Ludek taking position off Banana before even the second sector, or just into the second sector, sorry. That was some brilliant racing there. As it stands though, Banana will still be champion. He's going to look to make a move down the inside here. Gets ahead nice and cleanly. Just squeezes his car ahead. Goes a little wide, but he will maintain that position. Ludek's going to go for the move again though, round the outside. Coming through Club and Vale, doesn't quite get the move done. Oh, brilliant defending from Banana there, and very ambitious from Ludek. Red Devil needs to start getting his car up there though. You know, he's sitting in P3, which isn't a bad finish if it were a normal race, but he is challenging for this championship. If he even wants a glimmer of hope of winning, he needs to start pushing. He needs to start trying to take track position off the drivers ahead of him.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I could not agree more. He is absolutely under some pressure. Boss Moss coming in from tier 1, sat there behind, could be giving the fight to the V-Card if he can just edge that a little bit closer. Julian Prince making a move up on Leon. Leon, he's going to do it again! I don't believe that man almost did a move on 2 different drivers on 2 different laps. But it was good defensive driving there from Julian Prince. Leon almost had that open door once again in left field. God, it's pretty clear that Leon likes that open door. He will take it. He will take that opportunistic move. Do not leave it open. There's a reason he's the double champ.
Yeah, there is indeed. He's going to be looking to get his car up the order as Julian runs a little wide there. Leon's going to get a very decent run here as Ludek overtakes Banana as well. Round the outside, nice and cleanly with DRS. Red Devil just tucking in behind Banana as well in P3. What can Leon do? Can he get ahead? No, he can't. Not quite just yet. Let's have a look back to the front of the grid. Ludek, Banana, Red Devil and Boss Moss all looking to make overtakes. They're all just edging, just trying to get ahead as Julian Prince sets the fastest lap. We have got a race on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely indeed.
Side by side, Leon and Julian, sorry, just to interrupt you there. Leon's going to have the inside line, goes for the dive, gets ahead. Can he make it stick? I think he can. Yeah, brilliant move there from Leon coming through Village. That was just beautiful positioning of the car. Now he's just going to have to sit back, defend that position and start gaining more time that he has lost through that section.
I've got to say, this is a fantastic race for Leon. He had a disaster qualifying, but qualifying doesn't mean anything. Do you have the nerve? Do you have the race pace? Can you bring the fight? Leon certainly can. Qualifying not being too much of a stress on his mind as he's moved up from the bottom of the grid. That is 8 places gained. Oh, big contact with Julian Prince and Ice Cream. Ice Cream almost on the grass in an unfortunate situation. Kept himself clean, kept himself back on the circuit, and we look to behind as Glitch 10 makes a move up on Mano. Oh!
Yeah, Glitch 10 getting himself up there, not having the greatest of starts to the race, but he's going to look at Ludek and Banana.
Oh, Ludek with a switchback. Banana got on through and Ludek just switched him back in stall like nobody's business. What a move there.
Yeah, Ludok showing that he does not care if you have a championship fight. He wants to win this race. He's not bothered. He says, have your fight, have it, but don't expect me to sit out and just watch. He is having a great race so far, you know, qualified P2, snatching the lead and maintaining it still.
spectacle indeed, and it's only lap 5, and we've had so many moves already. Belkowski's closing up ever so closer to Red Devil. Could be McLaren. Put the pressure on against the V-Carb. He certainly does!
Died.
Oh my word, we
come on, Red
speak
Devil.
about the man and he brings the fight. Red Devil needs to defend this like his life depends on it. He does so. Just stays ahead. Belkowski is looking for that podium. But for Red Devil, he needs to get past Banana. The championship is on the line. The Alpines have been far too dominant all season long. You can't let this happen. But for the McLarens, they are certainly looking to take a 1-2 here. Belkowski is very quick. Ludek leading the charge after what was a fantastic opening lap. He's made moves left, right and centre and still maintains that lead. Belkowski now looking to get himself up there alongside his McLaren counterpart. This is where things are going to get interesting. The tyres are going to start to burn away now, start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. 5 laps in, they're not as good as they were. You may see a little less moves now, but for EPL Stretch and Calvin, they've had a stinker. They need to catch that pack. Safety car is something that they need to happen, but we don't want it to happen as we look at this huge DRS train going from P1 all the way down to P11.
Yeah, not having any of it, Ludek, sorry. Lost my train of thought there for a second. He is showing he is very dominant here today. You can tell, some drivers just do have them tracks that they just love. I know you love Silverstone. I know it is one of your better tracks as well. But so far, I mean, Red Devil hasn't really proven to be that much of a threat. And, Bajkowski isn't just going to sit behind. He's going to want to get up there, get with his teammate if he has the pace. Banana just sitting behind. I think what Banana's thinking right now is he knows he's not going to take risks. He's not going to, go for anything stupid. He knows the championship is in his hands. He knows all he has to do is finish in the points, essentially, to get this win, to get this championship, as Gatchet is not here, as that is the Ferrari of Ice Cream going side by side with Julian Prinz there. They're just going to get ahead. Julian Prinz runs wide, and that is going to open the door. Ice Cream is going to stay on the outside. Can he get the move done? Can't quite get the move done there. Coming out of club. No, can't quite get it done there. Unfortunate for Ice Cream there, but we move on.
Oh, people looking to make those positions early on. We've still got 19 laps of racing to go, 20 if you want to include this one. As we come through sector 1, the order staying as is. Can Red Devil close that gap up? This is where the fight is. This is where the championship is.
Yeah, it certainly is indeed, as Ludek's going to move to the inside there, just try and break that slipstream, stay ahead for the time being. He's going to save a bit of battery coming through here. Red Devil's going to get ever so close. Can he poke his car up the inside? No, he can't, but he is lucky to make that move. He knows he's got to get his car up there. He knows he's got to, bring the fight to Banana. And Banana knows he can just sit there and wait patiently. What will we see here? I think we could very much see another incident in this race. These two drivers, they're going to be pushing as hard as they can. They're going to be trying to fight it out. And I cannot wait to see what is to come, as Banana's going to be ever so close and Red Devil also closer than he has been yet. Will we see a 3-wide move here as Banana moves to the outside, gets himself cleanly past? Red Devil still sitting behind. I wonder what he's thinking his game plan is here as Ludek and Banana... Oh, big incident!
Oh!
Big incident! I think that's it. Ludek is out. Oh my God, what happened?
I apologise, I literally took my eye off the screen, so I was just checking through the Discord on my phone, and then that happens, and we are under safety car. We come to the camera screen.
I think what has happened there, Corey, sorry to interrupt, I think Bajkowski has gone for a bit of a move, been ambitious, and Red Devil and, Ludek have just not expected it, and it's ended up with 3 cars coming together. We know that the tyre mechanics on this game aren't the greatest. We know that it's very easy to just hook your wheels, and it has ended with Banana now in P1, and Red Devil having to change his wings, serve a penalty, and Ludek is out of the race. I think we're definitely going to see some incident reports from that there. That was, Leon up 12 places now. Leon's just absolutely capitalised off this now in P2. Wow. It just happened so quickly. I mean, moments ago, I said it. There's going to be an incident, and what do you know? Lap 7, sorry, coming into the third sector, coming through Stowe, and it all just unfolds.
Well, damn. For Red Devil, that's race ending. That is race ending. His strategy's thrown out the window now. He would have had to go to the hard compound. He's not. He's gone to the mediums. 18 laps.
I think the mediums can make it. I think they can. It is a soft medium strategy here. There is a chance if he keeps a clean race that he could do it. If Banana gets himself caught up in some battles, you know, Red Devil could do it. But it's going to be an upward hill battle, as if it wasn't already an upward hill battle for him here. Very unfortunate to see. Wow.
Everybody boxing now. Everybody going for that free pit stop. As they may lose position. You have Fake Mano, EPL Stretch, Calvin, all boxing because they were there.
Ooh, 10-second penalty for Ice Cream coming into the pits.
No, that was contact.
Was it contact?
That was contact. He said then, 10-second penalty, something to do with Glitch. I saw Glitched his name, that's what caught my attention. That was some form of contact in the pit lane. That is unfortunate there for Ice Cream. He may have to box again under this safety car just to serve that 10 seconds, and then he's got himself a clean head. Hard compound tyre are on for Ice Cream. That means he will have to swap to those mediums and pray that they will go the distance. Calvin managing to get that undercut after he managed to box before safety car line with Belkowski and Red Devil because of the little squabble. Calvin also being that far behind. So, one of those, mate, one of those incidents. It's just cost some dramatic events. But Red Devil's back up into P3. So, he's going to be happy with that.
He certainly is, and I believe, let me just double check, no, Banana has also gone on to the mediums as well. So we've got, again, a shootout for the win between Bakowski, Red Devil, and Banana. Calvin, yet to pit, still has not pit, I don't believe. I think he started on them mediums. He's not going to be happy with that, with the safety car this early on, starting on the mediums. You know, obviously he's wanted to go long. He's not had the greatest of starts to this race, and he's been at the back of the grid. But let's see what he can do from the front. Can he hold these cars behind, or are they just gonna, you know, blitz straight past him? Leon's got himself up to P5, 9 positions gained in total. But he does have a penalty. Let's just double check what that is. It is a 10-second penalty for Leon, 10-second penalty for Julian Prinz, and then 10 seconds for Ice Cream and Glitch 10. So yeah, you were right. It was an incident between Ice Cream and Glitch 10. But, safety car is in this lap.
There is the call. We'll go back to full screen, and you no longer see my lovely mush.
No, unfortunately.
Now we look on to Calvin, who will get us away with this restart as he slows the pack down, slows the grid all the way down towards Vale, waiting for the opportune moment to get the best possible jump on the opposition behind. Where will he place himself? When will he go? He's certainly making it long. He may take this all the way to the line. He's trying to get the best possible jump. Or wait and expect him to just absolutely hammer that throttle down. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, and there he goes. He did take it all the way to the line, but he's had a moment. He spun up the rears. He spun up those rears, and Belkowski was ready for it. Turn 1 done and dusted. Belkowski goes through. The Red Bull can do nothing to defend that, but here comes Red Devil outside line into turn 3. Can he make it stick? It's outside to inside. He's still side by side, but Banana's trying to fight on against Leon as well. Those drivers you saw desperately fighting for championship, for fighting for the top spot, are back on it once again. The Devil is still making it side by side, trying to get on through against that Red Bull, but Calvin is defending well. Leon going for his
Leon down the inside.
Field. God, this kid needs to stop.
He certainly does. He is just, he's like a caged animal right now. He just wants to get through. He wants to show his pace. Red Devil still stuck behind Calvin. Not what he needs right now. Is Aston Martin going very wide at the back there. Not sure quite what's happened there. Side by side goes Leon. Maggots and through Beckett's, through Chapel. Ooh, just stays behind. Just.
Oh, he's had a perfect
That
run out of the
was-
chapel curve, though. Can he make anything from it, or is he under attack from Banana behind? Banana looking for it in store. Leon goes to the
Leon
inside!
goes down the inside!
It's a double! Leon takes a double move! Can he make it a triple? He's looking for it on Calvin. He does! I don't believe it! Leon's up into P2 after a monumental send in store. You've got to be crazy to even attempt anything like that. But he's made it stick, and that is why he's a two-time champion. The aggression on this kid is too much. And here goes. Is that Banana on Red Devil? It certainly
That
is.
is
He's trying
Banana
to
on
make
Red
it
Devil.
side by side. Oh my word. Oh God, this is just as crazy as yesterday. You men are making
Glitch
me
10
lose
now,
my
might get
words.
through Banana. Glitch 10 gets through on Banana. He's going to get a better run down. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Glitch 10 gets through Banana. So does Bossmos, sorry. And, oh, Banana is now fallen behind Mano. It's falling into Red Devil's hand. He needs to get ahead of Calvin now. This is the chance for Red Devil. You know, Banana's just been knocked down to P8. All Red Devil needs to do now is climb up them positions. He's got the DRS to Calvin still, and Calvin still just about has the DRS to Leon. Can they keep it though? Wow, what a restart we've had here. A lot of Leon with a triple take. This is some mental stuff we're watching here.
This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely insane. And what a way to finish the season 2 in OTLR, because Glitch 10 has had a run on Red Devil and he's making it around store. That DRS makes it easy. Although Red Devil would have, I think he had it, he just couldn't defend. What a run from Glitch 10 out of Chapel Cove. And now he sets his sights on Calvin ahead. Red Devil, he's falling down, but he's still going to be scoring ahead of Banana, and it could just be enough. But it might not be enough for championship. He needs 17 points, 18 points or so to jump ahead of Gacha. This is getting interesting.
It certainly is indeed. He needs to get them positions now. Like I said, P2 at a bare minimum to win this championship. And as it stands, in P5, and he's lost more time to Glitch 10. Glitch 10 now going down on Calvin. Glitch 10 is on the soft compound tyre though. Can he make them go to the end? I don't think he can. He's cleanly thrown Calvin. He's going to now be looking to get into them top 2 positions. 1.1 seconds behind Leon. Leon 4/10 behind Bajkowski. This is getting interesting. Can Glitch 10 get himself up into the top 2 positions? It looks like Leon is going to go for the move coming down now out of Chapel Curve. Let's see where it ends us at the end of this lap. Red Devil really needs to pick the pace up. Banana as well, sitting in P8, needs to start gaining positions. He's in a dangerous place right now. If he finishes P8 and Red Devil snatches P1, I do believe Red Devil takes the championship. I've not quite done the math in my head, as Leon now takes the lead, coming into Stowe. I mean, we've got some racing on our hands here. You know, the championship rivals aren't even in it for the podiums right now.
Oh, they're not. They're absolutely not. The championship's been thrown up in the air. It's going to come down to every point matters in this fight. But for now, Bajkowski's getting a little bit of a rundown on Leon. Can he close that gap up ever more? Not as much just yet. Maybe he's setting himself up for the DRS on that Wellington straight as he comes around the loop, getting himself ready for entry. This is where things are going to get spicy. Leon's having a little bit of a good exit there. He's gained a couple tenths. It was 1.3. It's now 3 and closing with that DRS. But Leon doing just enough to stay ahead. Glitch 10 and Calvin fighting away. And Calvin goes to the outside, making a move in Brooklands. And now to Luffield. Glitch 10 looking for any door to open to fight it back, but it's not coming yet.
As it stands, Corey, Gacha is champion. If the race finishes in this order, if Banana doesn't make the positions up, Gacha will walk away as champion despite not racing.
Oh.
So Banana now is really going to need to start looking at getting positions up. And Red Devil as well, if he could just get up there, he's only 3 away from Bajkowski. Mind you, there is nearly a 2-second gap forming between these, you know, 3, 4, and 5, and, you know, first and second, as Glitch 10 is staying ahead there. Calvin and Red Devil battling it out. Red Devil's just ahead. He's got the inside line, the favourable line coming into Club of Vale. Oh! Contact! I think Calvin has just turned in a little bit too much there. Red Devil now behind Ice Cream 9. Oh my God.
It's been flipped once again on its head. We have a retirement in the pits. Is that on the... Oh no, that's on the track.
That is...
That's on the track. That's on the track.
Well, that's one for the stewards room. That's one for you later, Corey. Let's get back to the racing. Banana now in P6 is in position. He is winning currently. He has the championship, I believe. 8 points behind.
Yeah,
P6. Is he level currently?
Off the top of my head, I think he may be just leveling. He'd need a P4 to secure it for guarantee. I'd say take that P5, take that P4, because he's certainly getting the run to do so. He's looking very racy on the back of that Haas. The gap was closing down ever more. Do not count out Banana. He can make that move. He can get it done. He's one of the aggressive drivers. It's been Alpine dominance all season long. Will he be the one to take the championship away from his teammate? It has been a team fight all the way through as we see Calvin take that podium away once again on glitched. Banana's looking for it, but fake Mano, he's also looking for an open door. He just didn't come. He almost had that inside line. Really trying to bring the aggression. The podium may be in sights for the Haas driver. Will he score back some crucial points in the final closing stage to do his constructor proud? In terms of championship, I don't know where that would place him.
Yeah, so Banana currently in P6. I've just checked. That is 8 points. That'll put him level with Gatcha. However, I believe with only 8 points, Gatcha will still win on the fact that he has more wins this season. And Gatcha's won 2 races this season early on. So Banana really needs to start thinking about getting himself up there. All he needs today is P5. That is all he needs. On track is P5. That is final, right? If he doesn't get P5, then Gatcha will be your Season 1 EU2 champion. As Fame Mano goes down the inside of Glitch 10, 3 wide almost. Doesn't quite get it to stick. And Glitch 10 and Calvin side by side. Glitch 10 going to sneak up the insiders. Fame Mano on the inside, coming dead set. Glitch 10 with and he makes it stick. Not quite. Fame Mano into P3. Banana into P4. Banana is now in position to win the championship. He's going to have DRS on Mano. Oh, bit of contact there from the Red Bull with the Alpine, and I don't think Banana's going to be close enough to make this DRS move. Can he get it done? He's in position to win. Does he want to risk it? Mano is saving. Banana will go cleanly through. Nice and clean through. And the Ferrari looking to get past well on Mano, but it will stay in that order. Wow. That all unraveled very quickly there as Calvin looking to make a little move down the inside. Doesn't quite get it done on Glitch 10. It is getting very racy here for the final podium position. And Banana is now in position to win the championship. As I said before, P5 is all he needs, and he's currently sitting happily in P3. So Banana, as it stands, is your Season 1 champion.
Season 2 TO2 champion. Yes, he will be. He will be. If he can make it stick, he needs to get this done. The first time we've run a second tier, he will be the first champion of Tier 2 in OTLR, and it came in Season 2. As it stands provisionally, we still have 10 laps to go. Racing can change in an instant. Everybody knows this. We've seen the orders change 3 times in this 16 laps. Once it could be Red Devil, then it's Banana, then Red Devil's ahead of Banana. Gatcha's taking championship, now Banana is back in contention for it and will take it with this P3. It is all up in the air, but there's a mighty fine scrap for victory between Leon and Belkowski. They've swapped positions on the previous lap, and they're going to do so once again. That DRS just helping them stay away from Banana, keeping themselves level-headed, swapping positions, not fighting too hard to the point that they're going to cost themselves time. It's all for Banana to go full push and try and catch up to those 2 front runners. Oh, side by side, yeah. Red Devil's looking for a move on Calvin. He gets that inside line now, coming into Vale and Club. He does get that move done. Can he now close up towards what is his rival? Banana's still got 4 more positions to make before he gets ahead of him on points. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be absolutely dramatic. But we still got 9 laps to go. It could literally just flip. Oh my word, there's been so much action in this Silverstone Grand Prix. What a way to finish the season. Yesterday was action-packed. We had changing conditions. Today has been action-packed. Oh, what a way to finish Season 2.
What a way indeed, as Banana still sitting in position. Mano just staying behind. Glitch 10 now on 8-lap-old softs. He's going to have the... Oh, Bossmos going down the inside of Glitch 10 there. Almost gets the move done. I think Glitch 10's advantage on them quicker tyres is starting to slip away. Can he get to the end on them? I don't think he can. It'd be an absolute miracle if he can make it to the end on these tyres. He's going to have to do a further 9 laps, almost 20 laps on those tyres. That is a very big stretch, as Banana now still in P3, Fake Mano behind, only 3 tenths, sorry, should get the move done here. It is all going to rely on, can Mano stay ahead and stay out of P6? Can he stay up in their positions as he gets overtaken by 2 cars there? Sits in behind, is still in P5, still in position. I think if he carries on the way he's going currently, he will win. As Glitch 10 goes side by side with Mano through Club and Vale, doesn't quite get the move done. Can he get the switch back? He's looking for it. He's going to go for it. Oh my word, Glitch 10, you naughty boy. Just misses out on it. Just quite didn't have the ERS to make that move stick. He is wanting to get them positions. He does not care that he is on home softs.
Oh, almost seen a move from Banana there on Glitch 10. Red Devil now closes up to the rear of his current rival. The fight is back on.
Yeah, certainly now the 2 rivals staring themselves in the face. Red Devil is going to be looking at the rear bumper of that Alpine and thinking, I've got to get past here. This is my last chance, you know. He's even if he gets to the front of this pack, he's going to be five seconds nearly behind the front runners. However, Leon does have a 10-second penalty. Is that penalty removable or not? Who knows? But it is still... Red Devil could still do it. He really could.
Glitch 10,
side by side. Sorry, I just had...
It's all right, yeah.
Gets through. Banana gets through as well. Banana gets through as well. Red Devil just getting caught behind. Sorry to interrupt there. I'll let you carry on.
You're good, mate. That was a good line-up there for Glitch 10. Good side-by-side action. However, Mano dropping down some more position. Oh, look at that. It's Red Devil and Calvin squabbling away once again. Calvin looking to get on through in Store Corner. The side-by-side, he does get ahead. Red Devil's forced to defend against Ice Cream. That Ferrari going side-by-side with his teammate there. Bossmos trying to get on through. Oh, Bossmos being a reserve driver here tonight from Tier 1, sitting himself in his Ferrari like he has done all the way through Tier 1. This is going to be interesting between teammates. Ice Cream has ran the season so far. Is the reserve driver going to excel against the Ferrari full-time driver? This is where things are going up in the earth of speculation. Oh, I'm interested. I want to know your pace, boys. I want to know the details. I want to know what's to come for Season 3. Because from where we sit, we will see, or maybe even see, majority of the majority.
Oh, Mano goes very deep there. Goes very deep there, coming into Brooklyn's, loses position to Calvin. Banana stays ahead on the rear of Glitch 10. Big mistake from Mano there. Really costing himself some positions.
Yeah, big mistake though. But Red Devil could be the one to capitalise on that mistake. He needs to get on through. He still needs to make positions. Banana is on soft compounded tyres, so he's got 7 laps to go. They're certain they're going to start to feel a little bit dangerous, a little bit sketchy now. He's done quite a few laps in them already. I'll pull up the tyre graphics so you can see for yourselves. Oh no, it wasn't Banana. It was Glitch, sorry, on the soft compounded tyres.
Glitch 10 on the softs.
Laps. 10 laps on those soft compound tyres. He's going to start to feel the burn. He's going to start to feel the pressure. Look at this. Mano's going for a move. Can he get it on Calvin? Has he opened the door for Red Devil? He's not. Red Devil's not going to let him. He's going to fight it. He's going to try and take it away from Mano. Round the outside into Vale. Round the outside into the club corner. Onto the Hamilton straight. And it is done. And what that has done is opened the door for Ice Cream to potentially get a run. It's not there yet. Mano would have had to burn some of that battery to defend against that oncoming Ferrari. And does so with ease. Oh no, the Ferrari's making it again! There's contact! The Haas forced into what could have been a slower move. The Aston Martin may be able to make up a move here. He's looking for an open door, looking for an opportunistic move, but it hasn't come yet. The Ice Cream really wants that position away from that Haas.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's pushing really hard now. He's sick of sitting there in P8. He wants to get through. He knows he has the pace. He's on the hards, you know, coming towards the end of this race especially, he's going to have that tyre advantage, so it's best to get ahead now and keep them positions. Red Devil still sitting in P6, not where he needs to be to win this championship. He's not even going to, you know, he's not even going to get ahead of Gacha here. He's going to be stuck behind Banana. He's going to be Gacha. He's going to finish P3, and to be fair on the lad, he has had an unlucky race. You know, he's got caught up in an incident. I don't think it was quite his fault from what I saw, but then again, that is one for the steward's room. Banana falling down to P4 as expected, trading that DRS with Glitch 10, just staying ahead, playing it smart. He knows he's in position to win. He knows he's got this in the bag if he keeps it going the way it is. But what will we see? You know, still 5 laps to go. Still plenty of racing.
We do have ourselves 5 laps to go, and the front two, Belkowski and Leon, sit themselves 5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. But that rest of the field is within DRS capabilities, is within striking distance of what could be their chance to make some opportunistic moves. You see Banana sitting there, he has done enough. Dylan with 3 seconds for track limits. That's unfortunate though. However, sits himself in P10 as Boss Moss gets himself through. Fake Mano has lost that position out to Boss Moss as well. Has there been an incident there? There has. Dylan is all the way down the field. He's had an absolute stinker there. The Aston Martin.
I think what has happened there is the game has just disqualified him. I don't think that was quite his fault. I think he was just trying to get himself back on track, you know, not break the rules by resetting. And I think the game has just mudded him over there. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But, you know, these things happen, unfortunately.
Do indeed, and I'll tell you what, Banana's getting very close to Glitch 10. Glitch looking like he's feeling that tyre degradation now. The understeer coming around, and he does have that run. Aided with DRS, it's going to be easy. Oh, that could have been bad. He almost went a little bit too aggressive on his defence. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen it, but through goes Calvin, and Glitch 10 dropping those 2 positions. He is looking to fight by Calvin with a big send. Oh, he's pushed Banana off the track. We can only hope Banana does not get himself.
Red Devil gets through.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. Red Devil now is through on Banana. Banana's dropped to P7. Red Devil needs more positions. He needs to keep on fighting through. And there's a scrap between him and the Ferrari, certainly. He goes to the inside line on Glitch 10. He's looking to take the P4 away. Glitch 10 defending it strong. Banana looking to fight back on the Ferrari. Who's going to come out on top of this one? And for now, it looks like Glitch 10 has defended it so far. But the DRS is coming. They're still side by side. Glitch 10 is not letting Red Devil through. And he dives one on Calvin to take the podium, the final podium away. Red Devil moving through.
Red Devil's going to get a move on Glitch 10.
He's going to go for it on the inside of left field, and he will make that position stick by the skin of his teeth. Look at the Ferrari really pushing Glitch 10. That Williams and Ferrari squabble going strong. Red Devil looking for an outside line in Cops. It's not.
Oh, through goes the Ferrari of Ice side by side. Can he get a move done? He's on the inside. Can he get the double? Gets past Glitch 10. Sorry to interrupt. He's going to look to get past Banana now. That was a brilliant move from the Ferrari there. Just on the inside of Cops, just swings it through. Almost a double overtake. Wow. Oh, he's going to go for it again here. Just stays behind.
Red Devil! Red Devil's out of it again! I don't believe it. Look at this. We're almost 4 abreast into fail. Oh, there's contact with the Has is sent spinning. Oh, that was inevitable. Everybody making it 3 cars wide. Contact was going to happen. Oh my word, Red Devil now pushing through on Fake Mano, but Banana is the one who's still going to come out on top as Boss Moss squabbles away with Glitch 10 though. Oh, it was Ice Cream even squabbling away with Glitch 10. How is Glitch making these soft tyres work this long? This is insane. 13 laps on them.
Yeah, he's certainly doing well on them softs. I'm very surprised with the amount of battling he's done there. Loaded yet. You know, Banana keeping himself out of the incident, himself ahead. P3 with a 6/10 gap to Calvin. Obviously, Calvin, Glitch 10 and Ice Cream all have penalties behind. What is going on this race? It is mental. 4 abreast almost into Stowe. There was going to be contact. It was an entire lap of battling. Takes you back to 2021 Silverstone with Hamilton. The entire lap battling and then bang, at Cobb's corner, an incident. It's inevitable, but wow, what a bit of racing we just had there. That was insane. I couldn't even keep up with how quick things were swapping over then.
Ice Cream looking for it on Glitch 10. It's an easy move done. Banana still going to be the champion here. And with 3 laps to go, I don't know if Red Devil can respond in any way, shape or form. Right when it looked good, right when it looked like it would fall into his hands after all that fighting, Red Devil again with an unfortunate contact among drivers, sends himself to the, well, gets sent to the back of the grid and now needs to fight like his life depends on it for these 2.5 laps to get himself up there, but I don't see this coming. Banana will be crowned champion as it stands, as he will surpass his teammate on the standings. It's all been Alpine. All season 2 has been nothing but Alpine dominance.
Yeah, it certainly has. Even when they're not winning races, they've been on the podium or fighting for it at least. They're just, 70 odd points ahead in the constructors. P1 and P2 in the standings. As it stands, it will stay that way. The only change will be Banana will be the champion. He's looking good for that championship, coming on to the final 2 laps almost. They're in Sector 2 now, going through Maggots and Beckett. I don't think, unless a big mistake comes from Banana and he falls down to P6, that we're going to see anything here, with where Banana puts himself in a losing position. He's done everything he needs to do. He's done everything right this race. He's done this race perfectly, in my opinion. He's had an absolutely amazing race, and I can't do anything but give credit to the lad.
Absolutely, credit where credit is due. He's run it all season long, contending for victory, contending for podiums. Is a race winner in season 2, and you just can't anticipate the way championships are going to go until you see the way the drivers are on the track, on the circuit, and it has been an action-packed season all the way through, especially for Banana and Gatcha. They have had a teammate rivalry. It's a Rosberg-Hamilton situation, but in this scenario, it's the Rosberg who comes out on top.
It is indeed. He's done everything right. He's been just behind his teammate the whole season, and now he's taken advantage of the fact that his teammate has not shown up. We still don't know why Gatch hasn't shown up.
Round! Red Devil's round! That's wing damage! It's over! The Devil is out of contention completely, and all anything he could have done, anything at all.
Oh, hold on a minute! Through Maggots and Beckett's, the Red Bull and the Alpine going side by side for a... That was close. That could have been race ending for Banana. Wow, he needs to be careful here. Calvin really wants to get past, and Ice Cream as well. Going to go to the outside. They're going to make it 3 wide.
The huge contact!
Banana's round. Oh no! He just about keeps it, but he's fallen into P6. Gatch is currently winning the championship. Banana is now falling. He will be losing.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Banana on the penultimate lap has been thrown to P6. He needs an absolutely monumental final lap. He needs P5. He needs to get through. He needs to fight on. Red Devil retires after what has happened. I'm not surprised. It's been frustration all race long for the V-Carb driver. But Banana needs to take that P5 away from Glitch. He needs to do it now. He needs to get it done as we come through onto the Wellington Straight for the final time. Everybody going defensive. Everybody trying to defend. Everybody trying to attack. The Ferraris go side by side. Boss Moss is looking for a move but can't get it yet. Banana still looking for an open door on Glitch 10. Glitch 10 has done fantastically with those soft compound tyre. He's made them go the entire distance. What a strategy. What a way to finish it. And now could be contending for another position. Can he get through on Boss Moss as we get to Corpse Corner? Not yet. As the Ferraris fight away, this is only going to do one thing. It's only going to allow Banana and Glitch 10 to potentially push on through on them. And now we come to Maggots Beckett's and the Chapel Curve. The final DRS straight is yet to come. Can Banana do it? Can he get through on Glitch? He's looking mighty close. He's looking fine. He's going to that outside line. Can he get it through in store? Glitch is burning everything. He's got it. Glitch sends it side by side with the Ferrari. There's contact and Banana's going to go through. Glitch 10 was off. He gets himself back on. Banana's still in P6. Where is he going to go on the penalties? I think he's still going to take it unless Glitch 10's penalty gets removed.
I think Mano's going to go for it.
Here we go to cross the line. And Banana's in P4 on penalties. He takes the championship before Stewart's review. It is done. The Alpine has done it. and he will sit at that top spot and crown himself the champion. Oh my God! I can breathe now.
What a race.
What?
What a race. That was insane. Ice Cream's just put it perfectly. Stewards are going to be busy. You know, on track, Banana only finished in P6. Will the penalties, because none of them were track limit penalties, bear in mind, for the drivers ahead of him, will they get removed? You know, will they keep their 10 seconds or will they get removed? Who knows? Banana is going to be praying that them 10 seconds penalties stay to 6, finishes in P4. That is all he needed to do to win the championship. But my oh my, what a race. What a race we've just watched. That was just moves and mayhem from lap 1 onwards.
Oh, and as it stands, unofficially, Bilkowski wins the Silverstone final, Leon lining up in P2 and Boss Moss in P3, and Banana taking the points needed provisionally to crown himself Season 2 Tier 2 champion after a fight for the ages all season long between the Alpines. Fake Man 5th, Calvin 6th, Ice Cream 7th, Glitch 10, Red Devil and Stretch finishing your top 10. Julian Prince, Ludek, Bobby and Dylan finishing the order. Oh, we go to interviews. If anybody would like an interview, get yourself in that.
Oh, you know what? I think we have to get Banana in for an interview.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to speak to the man. I want to speak to the champion.
Let's just wait here now. We're gonna a little tense few moments now before the interviews. Not to mention Bajkowski taking a win, his first win in the tier, which was a very good race from him. He's kept up with Leon the whole race. You know, obviously Leon did have a 10-second penalty, but he did in the end get it, which is what counts.
Oh wow. We do have one driver currently in the interview room waiting patiently, P2 being Leon. We now have our champion though, we shall drag him into the interview room. Here comes everybody else. And starting off with P3, I need to open it, I forgot. Boss Moss seems to have some form of issue where he can't get in the VCs. I have to open it. So the VC is open, Boss Moss can get himself in. If, That was crazy. I'm just gonna
what a way to end it.
I'm just going to ping Boss Moss to tell him I've opened it.
Yeah.
I remember from yesterday, he had a bit of a struggle joining into. I can't drag him in. Every time I drag him in, it disconnects him some way, some form. But here he is. He's in the interview room, and we start off with P3. Boss Moss coming into reserve in Tier 2. What a race you have had. You have been bringing the fight against the full-time Ferrari counterpart, and it's been all action, all systems go. And in qualifying, I'm pretty sure you did out-qualify your Ferrari counterpart as well. Give us your run on that. Was you feeling like you could have been a little bit quicker in quali, or were you happy with your lap time?
To be honest, I expected it to be a bit slower, but I'll take a P5.
Oh, P5 in the quali, happy with it. Was expecting slower, so again, a good finishing result. But in the Grand Prix, found yourself in a lot of battles, a lot of squabbles. Let's give your take on that, mate. Did you enjoy that one? A good way to finish the season?
Oh yeah, it was a good way to end it. Didn't expect to get a podium, to be honest, so I'll definitely take that. Had a lot of good battles. I'm couldn't be happier with that.
Lovely stuff. It's great to see you back on the podium. We spoke to you yesterday. 2 races in a row. You find yourself on the top spots, and it's a good feeling to finish the season off. But congratulations, and a good P3 for you. On to Sam. Any questions from you?
Not so much questions, just more congratulations. You know, you've raced a great race. You've capitalised on others' mistakes, and you've just gone for it. You know, even after that first stint, you were down in P8, P9 towards the back, and you've made it work beautifully, and you've done well today. Nothing but congratulations from me.
Cheers.
And on to P2. Leon, the double-time champion who ended up finding himself not being able to qualify. but in the race, when it mattered, managed to get himself up into P2. Well, what going on in qualifying, mate? Let's have a run on that.
Not much to be honest. Joined quali like 15 minutes in. Then I just had a little bit of a break, Then done. I think I done one lap, but I messed up. So it was basically 1 minute 29, and then tried to do my final run, and I invalidated turn one because I'm a numpty. So I was like, I'll do a last first.
We'd love to see it, love to see it. And in the race, that penalty, is that removable? Will you potentially be last or first in the finale?
Easily removable. I got hit from behind in the pits, so it should be no doubt that it should be removed.
Well, until we get the stewards' reviews out at the moment, you can celebrate P2, but if you know yourself that it was a victory, then you can celebrate for P1, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely stuff. Great to see you on the podium. We've seen you here too many times, and we hope to see you again in season 3 for what could be 3 on the bounce.
Yeah, hopefully.
On to Sam. Any questions?
Not really. You have had a good race. I can't even come at you and say you haven't. You broke away after that safety car, despite the 10 seconds. You've still finished P2. You've done great. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
And finally, our race victor, Bielkowski and the McLaren. Certainly had the pace in that final stint to get yourself up there and bring the fight to Leon. Did you cross the line ahead, or did Leon cross the line first? He did, didn't he? I think he did.
Yeah, he did the first, so if he gets the penalty removed, it's a very sad loss. Again, I was going for a win, and basically at the end, my car got a lot of oversteer. I had to catch the car, and I lost very much speed at the exit of the corner. So maybe if I had more speed, I could have defended. But yeah, he passed me immediately, so I couldn't even defend.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. And again, if that penalty does get removed, it's still a good P2. But for now, unofficially, you are the race victor at Silverstone. Until, of course, we get the official results out. But again, a good race from yourself. Lovely to see you up here fighting for the top spots. And congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Sam, on to you.
Yeah, well done. You raced a great race. Really capitalised on the safety car. What's your thoughts? Did you have fun out there today? Other than obviously you didn't quite get the position on track, but you are, as it stands, the winner. How does that feel?
Uh, Bittersweet. I would have preferred that I would won and the track also. Uh, but yeah, as I seen the drivers talk, they said the penalty is easily removable. So yeah, now I'm pretty sad because P2 is great, but if you are hungry for the wins, the P2 isn't enough. But yeah, P2 is okay. Also, the safety car saved my ass. The the crash in the third sector just before the pit entry was very bad. It devastated my chances of anything, but the safety car carried, and then I just realized I can push, and I was P2 after the safety car. So yeah, pretty lucky, but unlucky ending. So yeah, bittersweet.
Yeah. Anyway, even if the penalty does get removed, and you do end up in P2, I don't think you can be too upset about that result. Anyway, well done from me, and I'll let you take it away, Corey, with our championship provisionally winner.
Oh my word. Banana, what a season and what a pleasure it has been to watch you fight this all season long. My, there was so many mixed emotions in that Grand Prix. Is he going to win? No, he's fell behind. Oh, he's back there. He's fell behind again. What a dramatic way to finish the season. But you held your nerve and provisionally you are champion. So that must be a very good feeling to say the least.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait on some stewards for some decisions. Yeah, the race. Well, let's not say too much about it. We'll let the stewards do the talking.
Ooh, could be drama. God, see, I shouldn't instigate it because I'm a steward, but I love drama because I'm a commentator. So I see it's a love-hate relationship. I love the drama, but I hate it when I have to look at the incidents. It's just how it is. But oh my word, what a way to finish the season. Congratulations on the championship. You see yourself as the first Tier 2 champion in off-the-line racing for Season 2. What a way to do it. And congratulations. God, it's
Thank
been
you very
fantastic. Fantastic. I've watched it all season long, fighting away with your teammate. Gatcha just falling short, didn't race tonight, and ultimately you have turned that into the victory. But on to Sam for anything from him.
Yeah, I just sort of want to get your thoughts. Lap 25 coming through Stowe when that incident happened and you fell down to P6. What was going through your mind in that moment? Obviously, all the drivers had penalties, but they weren't track limits. They were 10 seconds. They could be removable penalties. What in that moment was it frustration? Was it sadness? Was it anger? What was going through your mind?
Well, I was definitely frustrated since it was, I think, very easily avoidable because, yeah, I was on the outside and I don't want to say idiot, but someone made an opportunistic move down the inside, which caused all of us to spin. So, yeah, I'm surprised I even kept it on the track and even stayed pretty close with orange wing damage. So, yeah, I was happy that I even stayed close to them. Yeah, but of course, yeah, pretty frustrated. Could have been an easy P4 or P3, but made it difficult in the last lap.
Yeah, definitely. But then again, you've raced a brilliant race, obviously, on the back foot from the start with Ludek getting ahead, but you never let the composure leave you. You stayed with it for the entire race. And yeah, congratulations on, for the time being our Season 2 Tier 2 champion.
Thank you.
And that is all. Season 2 has come to a close, and I hate to see it end, but all great things must come to an end. Get yourself signed up. You saw the action, you saw it before your very eyes, and here you can see the sign-ups once again on the screen. What you need to do, you need to get in the Discord, complete 3 time trials as we open them on the 2nd of Feb. Next week, the sign-ups open, or is it? No, it's this week. Ooh, it's this week.
It is this Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, sign-ups open. Oh, get your times in, get a part of this action, and you could be the one in the booth at the end of the season praising yourself for that championship. Sam, it's been a pleasure running the final few rounds with you. I can't wait to commentate next season.
Yeah, same from me. Looking forward to next season. Cannot wait to see you guys all there.
But that is all. Now, we shall see you in a few weeks after a nice little break and relax, and then Season 3 gets underway on the 24th of February, 9 p.m. with the American tier. It's 9 p.m. EST. I've got to mention that, with the American tier, and then the European tier starts Wednesday the 26th, 7 p.m. for tier 1 and tier 2, and then 8 p.m. for the potential of tier 3 and 4. All up in the air for sign-ups. Tier 1 will be on the YouTube, tier 2 on the Twitch. You can have both races going side by side and miss out on no action at all. But for now, that is all, and we shall see you in a few weeks' time.